Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Pass the 20 for a short gain, second down. From the 21, here's second and 6. They go play action with Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Play action. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Jackson. Screen play, setting it up for Mitchell. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Jackson now, sliding out of the pocket. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running left, here's Mitchell. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Reed Blankenship delivering the hit.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage. And
in for the Ravens touchdown. Charlie Kohler, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 26. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. A few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action now. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 71 yards. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Hurts. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for the Eagles.
But first down, Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Smith, the man in motion left. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
Motion left, Smith. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. There and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
First down, here's Mitchell. He'll get this up to about the 44. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Jackson. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
And the Raven fourth down.
To throw is Jackson. Rolling to his right. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
A give running right is Mitchell. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll run with Mitchell. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Once again, it's Mitchell. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
3rd and goal. Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. And that pick-6, Charles, that moves it up now to a 3-touchdown advantage. A great individual defensive effort there to continue what has been a very lopsided first half.
And I better buckle in my seatbelt, right? Because you know, as a former DB, when I see a pick-6, I'm up and jumping up and down watching it. Yeah, I'm supposed to be neutral, but those kind of plays, they excite me every time. They are in absolute control in this one. Nice play there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Devontae Smith, and he'll be taken down at the 26. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Scott on the return out of the end zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And they're going to speed things up here. In motion left goes Smith. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That's taken on the 25. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. 31 yards on the punt there.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10.
Smith, the man in motion left.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 2-yard pickup. Exit 3rd and 8.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. The man in motion is Brown.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And quickly, they get to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Now Jackson. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Yards to go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And the Ravens first down.
They'll drop to throw. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Gain of 18 on the play. First down.
On the draw, here's Mitchell. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Number 34. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
On the play. 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. This offense so far on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Throwing is Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
I know we saw the pass and the completion and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it. Because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to hold up to give your guy a chance.
In the defense, they weren't fooled at all.
No, not at all. Boy, were they aggressive on that one.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Jackson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And I think the ball's out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. A handoff for Mitchell running left. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
The tackle made back at his 48.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is running.